I think I'm heading that way.
You have to stop there.
Oh, okay.
Stop.
Stop. Okay.
Next time.
Right, we're off. We're leaving the Petit Gorge. We're heading to Ouarzazate. I sound a bit like Tommy Cooper. Making sure it's down the right side of the road. Here we go again. On the way. Woohoo! Feels like ages since I've been on the bike. So I've got 125 miles to go. I need to get some fuel. I'm alright for fuel, but I need to top up. I'm going to drop my tint down. Everything was covered in dust this morning. So covered in dust. It was shocking. But we are on our way. I've got water. I'm going to try not to lose it this time. I expect I will. But a lovely breakfast. And they do like their freshly squeezed orange juice, so with all the bits. As my son Samuel was saying, I don't want bits in it, Dad. Still. It was so thick I couldn't even get it. I couldn't even strain it through my teeth. Not that I've got many of them left. It was still hard. But I'll also try and get some more cash out today. Had to pay for the food. I did upgrade to the food the last time. Yes, the last 2 days, but it wasn't cheap. They're making their money on their food. Let's say that, rather than, you know, denying that. So this is a new bit of road for me. It's not a road I came in on. This is the road I'm going out on. So pretty good. So feel okay. No numbness anywhere. It feels like I haven't been on the road for ages. And I've suddenly come back into the other side of the gorge, and it looks gorge. I think the interesting thing about that gorge, the Todra Gorge, is it's great to go through, but it's sort of like, I wouldn't come to Morocco just to see the gorge. If that was your ultimate goal, I think you'll be a little bit, not nonplussed by it all, but just a bit, yeah, okay, was that it? Sort of thing, even though it's immense. And if you've been travelling through the country, through some of the slightly remote places where it all seems quite remote, I don't think you know, losing your sleep over it. It's great to see. It's a tourist attraction, a bit like Cheddar Gorge, only a hell of a lot longer. But that's what you're coming for. So yeah, stop, have a coffee. Didn't really see many bikers stopping. Actually, they were just riding through it. I was one of the few bikers that actually went back and had a look, but never mind. It is what it is. So I'm going to be interested to see what the road today is going to be like. Right, I shall stop waffling, and I will see you when something interesting happens. Oh, that's the way it should be, isn't it? Anyway, see you soon, guys. I just thought I'd so you can see why people come into the gorge this way, not the way that I came. Wow, it's pretty epic. I mean, the scenery is just fabulous. You know, there was all the little pull-ins up there. There was old people selling you stuff and little camels and stuff. I took a couple of stills. That's the only problem with when you're travelling your own, is getting stills with yourself in it. Getting selfies. But I shall improve that as the days go on, I think. Well, I'll have Santa's little helper tomorrow. Karen with me, so that'd be lovely. It's all be good. I'm just coming up here. I'm not sure why. I wanted to show you all something. Hopefully you'll be able to see. Can you see over there? That's all right. Hopefully you can see that. Can you see the snow on the top there? So we're on the, if you're looking down a map of Morocco, we're on the left hand side of the High Atlas now. So that's where we were before. Where we were up there and Agafay and the rest. Look at those, man, look at that snow. Hopefully you can just see the snow cap on there. Amazing. How cool is that? And you've got the city or town underneath it. Amazing. Actually, we'll have Paul's thought of the day. Tour riders' thought of the day while we're at it. Why not? Again, this is not the main road really. There was another road to Ouarzazate, and I took the one that wasn't so popular, as you can tell. So, thought of the day. What is thought of the day? Well, now that I've been away for quite some time, I don't know how many days I've been away. What day is it, for God's sake? It's Tuesday. Well, I don't know. Is this the second week? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm obviously, as you're now aware, going cold turkey. You know, I've had to go dry. I've not touched any for about 10 days. It's got to be about 10 days now. But, you know, and I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling the withdrawal. This morning I was lying in bed, I thought, oh, I couldn't bother to get up. I really couldn't bother to get up. But, you know, I've been into some shops and that. But there aren't any Twixes. There's not a Twix anywhere. I haven't been able to see a Twix anywhere. And I'm getting withdrawal now. This is the longest I've gone without a Twix. You know, in the root of fairness, there are other chocolate bars available. I don't know why. You know, of no interest to me whatsoever. Camping Caf. Actually, do you know what? I might turn around and go there. They might have Twixes. They might have Twixes. Because this is quite a mundane bit of road. But yeah, I've gone so many days now without a Twix that I'll carry on. But I'm getting withdrawal. I think I'm in these. I've gone through the sweat stage, but I'm now in the you know, mood swing stage now. You know, and I feel like I need a Twix just to. I don't know what happened if I have a Twix now, but I might just, I don't know, go all hyper like a kid who just has some Coca-Cola. Oh dear, I really need some chocolate. I really want a Twix. Give me a Twix. I want a Twix to go with my coffee. Right, couple of things I'm going to do. I'm going to get some pictures of me sitting on the bike with myself, so I'm going to have to. Oh, a fly out. And there's a lovely little bird. I think it's something tells me it's a bee eater bird with the black sort of stripe down it on the bush over there. Interesting. Have some water first though. You think these places are devoid of life, but they're not. There's life everywhere when you look. There's all sorts going on. That's better. So it's quite lovely remote out here. But there is, what it actually is, there are lorries coming. Because this is obviously going, they're probably getting sand for the road. But yeah, it's quite lovely really. And the temperature's really nice. I know you can see the lorry any second. There he goes. Da-da-da-da. They'll wave to you because they probably think you're all broken down. But there's a lot of pollen out here. There seems to be. It makes you sneeze.
But yeah, the bike's sitting there. I've run out of batteries on my 360 camera now, which is probably not a bad thing. The batteries are not, well, they're okay on those 360 cameras, but I found that the batteries on my Action 3, the Osmo, which I put on my chin, they're fantastic. They last for ages and ages and ages. They showed it all day a couple of days ago on that, and kept turning it on and off, on and off. It shuts itself down, and you just press the record button, and it just starts. It doesn't have to sort of fire up the camera; it just does it automatically. It's amazing. Good kit, DJI stuff, but and easy to edit. But there we are. Right, I've had some water. I'm going to head back. I'm just going to keep, every now and then I see these trails, I'm just going to come off and have a bit of a play and just see what they're like. Anyway, right, that's enough. I'll take my jacket off, and I've got the, I'll show you what I've done with the, so the 360 camera batteries, I'm going to charge them off the solar, take some of the dust off it, and that's charging those. So I'll just flick that into there and just let the sun do my work. This battery pack, it's really good actually. It was a bit of a good idea just to keep it constantly charging. So that's what I'm going to do. Right, I'm on it, on my way. I'll see you again. Get that way out to say. I'll see you again a bit later. Right, gonna head back. I don't really know where it would take me. Wow. Right, going back on the. Yeah. That's why I quite like to have a camera facing backwards. But yeah. It's fab, isn't it? Look at that. Got the middle of nowhere. Right, that was a bit of a nuisance. They said they had no essence. I'm sure they do, but they don't necessarily want to serve anybody. Too much like our work. He said 10 kilometres down there. There was a garages back there. Ugh. So I may go back to the other. So I don't want to be in a situation where I get too low, because that'll be bad. But yeah, this is one of the things. This is why I say I always try and keep a full tank if I can. I've got 3 bars on here, so you know I could probably almost get to my destination, but I don't want to be in a situation like that. I don't want to be just getting somewhere. I want to get somewhere and have plenty left when I get there to be able to get onto the next bit. So we give this a little try. I'm glad I put those couple of litres in now. When I was at Agafay, which I didn't film properly. I got into picture. Not that I really stopped at Agafay. I was so sort of desperate to get back, you know, get to my accommodation at that point. Yeah, it had been a long day. And those sort of things go out your head, you don't think about it, you know. I should be more conscious of doing that. Anyway, I'm not quite sure where this is. A place somewhere beginning with T. I'm not Alan Wicker, am I? Here at a place we don't know the name of, but it probably begins with T. Oh dear. Right, I'll start you back up if I find some fuel. Oh no.
Salam alaikum. Oh. Full? Full. Shukran. Thank you. You're chatty, wasn't he? Get a job as a taxi driver. Okay, tally ho everybody. Emergency over. Onward to Ouarzazate.
Okay. UK bikers too. Or are they big GSs? Whatever they go. Ouarzazate, I should think. We got coffee. Fantastic. This is a really nice one, this one. No Twixies, but I've got petit bière, butter biscuits. They'll do. They're sort of biscuits that last a lifetime. It will never go off. So we just saw that tour group on Royal Enfield on Bullets, the classic 350s. They were going that way. If you go that way, it takes you to Tingier, and then obviously they're going to go to the gorge. Because I could have come that way, but I think I've done a sort of a loop, because I'm getting the sat nav to avoid motorways and tolls. I quite like that way. It was pretty new and not boring, but it was quiet, so I could just chug along quite merrily. So I enjoyed that. And at the roundabout, we sort of appeared out of nowhere. Coffee shop. But there's a guy next door that's selling power tools. I don't know why. That's quite random. But there's another tour. Another tour going past. All on big bikes. All they're going that way. I don't know if you can see them. They're all two up. Very interesting. They're all pillioned. Big bikes. My biscuits are very nice. Well, as I was saying, over there's a guy selling power tools. He looks like he might have a crash helmet. I might have to get that for Karen if that's what I think it is. I'm not able to look yet. It's quite a nice colour. I'll have a look. Right, see you in a minute. You're gonna love this, Karen. Da-da-da-da. I got you something. Cool. I'm gonna strap it to the bike. Cost me £5. It's even got a catch on it. Epic. Funny. Right, I'll have to fix that to the bike. Great coffee, by the way. Hopefully you can see that. Where's the post there? See that extremely bright light over there? I think these are like these solar array things which shine light down onto solar panels. Really intense. Quite amazing thing. You see them for, oh my God knows how many miles away that is. But yeah, you see them occasionally around. I've seen these in the real open desert. You want to be standing sort of where it is pointing, would you? Because you'll just be Krispy Kreme. But it's like something out of a James Bond film, isn't it? Call it a solar array. I don't know that's what it is, but that's what I want to call it. Amazing. There we go. Right, we've entered Ouarzazate, so that's good. I've got 13 miles outside Ouarzazate, so I'll remember that tomorrow. I think it's going to be a little bit of a trek out. Wow, look at all these places. It's like a giant film set. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on.
You got it?
Hang on.
You see it? Okay, we go.
I can hear you now.
What?
I think I'm heading that way.
You have to stop there.
Oh, okay.
To stop.
Stop. Okay.
Next time.
I'm not sure where I was going. It all felt a bit funny there.
Where are you going? Hamid.
No, it's a Eco Lodge, but it's that way. About. Hang on. It's about 20 kilometer. About 20 kilometer.
Yes. So it's Fint.
Oh, okay.
It's lava.
Over there.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Right, I should have stopped there. To that policeman. He didn't tell me off. It was very nice. I'm still not convinced I'm going the right way, but you know, we shall see. I'm not saying this place is off the beaten track, but it's off the beaten track. No. Okay. So 2 miles. Got a bare left up here. I don't know what I'm indicating. This should be entertaining, shouldn't it? Eco Lodge and Spa. What am I doing? Why am I going here? Right. So I wanted to do some off-roading. That's what I'm doing. To get to my spa, 2 miles. It's going to take a while, isn't it? Well, God, I hope I don't get a puncture. At least it's signposted. I think this is going to be similar to what we got tomorrow when Karen gets here. I don't think a taxi would want to come down here, would they, really? Yeah. You have to be up. God, I hope they got something better than mung beans. Who knows? We only eat lentils here. So. I only booked this because it was fairly cheap. It had gone right down since the last time I looked. Originally it was quite expensive. Jesus, wet. Holy shit, you can't quite see how steep this is. But it's a first gear job. No. Oh dear. Who the hell comes here for holiday? Well, you got to find it funny, innit? No Wi-Fi here, sir. Oh, do me a favour. There's got to be Wi-Fi. Please let there be Wi-Fi. I'm going to go all the way back to Ouarzazate just to call Karen. This is very steep. I can't really see any motorbike tracks. I see vehicle tracks, but no motorbike tracks. You've got to also think, who would think to put somewhere to stay down here? You would you? You go, oh, let's put it here. There'd just be a load of bandits down here waiting for me, wouldn't there? Grief. Okay. No, we've got no lunch, sir. Don't have any dinner, sir. Just breakfast. You have to go out to the McDonald's. Oh, I'll get an Uber Eats to come out. Well, this is fun, but, you know. It's me Coca-Cola I just bought at the garages. It'll be nice and shaken up. To get corrugated, to say the least. Wow. I could have just stayed at an Ibis, couldn't I? Yeah, I could have just picked a nice little hotel, not a... Hell is this place? You could arrive, but you can never leave. It's one of them, innit? Hey, can you go straight up? You go up top. It just didn't look like there was anywhere else to park up here. Yeah, the problem with that is... Ugh.